wondering about security and public safety out here. Cornell Tech properly has been utilizing Roosevelt Island safety staff to escort those big trucks which are disappearing. And we understand that, and they were assigning manpower to the Cornell Tech sites. But we're losing manpower hours through that, and there have been no additions to public safety staff. And there are going to be more people. We're just going to be more populated, and we're going to have more people walking around. We're going to have more people commuting. Is there a way that Cornell could see its way to help pay for an increased staff on our public safety force?
Yeah, I mean, I think from our perspective, we do already do that based on the payment that we make to REAC every year.
You think it's all been covered because this is now an additional expense
Well, the
that no one
premise.
was looking at?
Well, the premise behind the payment is that we're non-for-profit, so we don't pay ground leases in the case of Roosevelt Island, but that there are legitimate expenses that the government entity takes on in order to, operate efficiently with the additional, people on the island. So based on the negotiation that we had with the state, that's what came out of it, right? That Cornell would pay. I think it's $400,000 a year for X number of years, escalating at year 10, year 12. I don't remember the deals, but I know it's $400,000 at the moment. And from our perspective, that was the result of that conversation to recognize that REAC has the ability to target that money to whatever impact they feel is a legitimate impact that comes from Cornell. I will say during the construction period, we did pay over one or two pieces of the project when there was specific full day PSD staff assigned to a particular checkpoint around the project, which you may have seen, we did pay directly for that. But other than that, the umbrella payment, which started, remember the umbrella payment started not at the beginning of operations, but it started at the beginning of the lease.
Yeah.
So that's my answer. I don't know.
2016.
That's your answer.
Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all we can say about it. I think you certainly Jack has said that he feels.
Wasn't there someone from the Cornell team, and I could be dreaming, talking with NYPD to see what could be done about increasing security for our community, not just
Yes,
so
part of John, Vincent, and my task has been over the past couple months, we've created a pretty good relationship with 114. John actually knows the CO over there from when he was on the force, so we've had a couple meetings with them. Nothing since this last information came out about the reduced NYPD presence on the island. We are planning on over the next couple of weeks getting back in front of them and having a conversation just to see what the full impact is going to be. We're going to go to the community board that they're holding to that, so John and I will be at that also.
Because we're going to have more, it's just very simple, we're going to have more people and need more
And
people.
also, Judy, we should just point out that the public realm of the open space, Cornell's security team will be monitoring and patrolling the public space as well.
We're not concerned, I mean, Cornell's going to have fantastic security, we're talking about the rest of
But
it.
it's public space.
Yeah, it's just when it's dedicated or transferred from off campus and the PSD is utilized to help on campus or around campus. So that's the 400,000. That's what you're saying is covering that.
And again, that's not targeted towards security. It's targeted toward
Whatever
the needs that REAC
needs,
feels
depending
are
on,
impacts that are imposed by the presence of the campus.
Yeah.
Peter raises a good point. So once we do have security on campus, they will be patrolling the entire campus area. So our goal is, hopefully that takes some pressure off of public safety to allow them to patrol some of the other areas.
That makes sense. Super.
What is the power of the security officers?
They do not have arresting power, so they are just going to be security officers, no arresting powers. They can detain until somebody shows up, whether it's 114th or public safety. At this point, we didn't feel that it was the proper time for us to look at those type of for campus police force.
And will they be armed in any way?
No armed, no,
tasers?
Nope,
Just for me.
only for certain visitors that you.
I'm on the no-fly list.
Oh, man. The Cornell Tech Hotel